Hey friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is Tuesday, October 8th. I am getting a late start on this Vlogtober vlog. It's 7 p.m. and I have been awake since 9:30. So almost 10 hours. So part of the reason it's a late start for vlogging is that I got up, I made my husband's lunch and stuff. Then he was on a video conference with work meeting in our bedroom until for an hour till 11. And so I just kind of dilly-dallied around the kitchen because I didn't think that the meeting would be an hour, and I wanted to go back to sleep, but that didn't happen. Anyways, so then somewhere around noon-ish, I decided that while on break, I want to make an effort to call each of my sisters and talk to them for a little while, just catch up. Because a lot of times with the time zone differences and jobs and such, I don't really get the time to do that. So that's what I did. I started out calling my sister in England because it was early enough in the day that I thought that, she'd be up still. I mean, it would have been like 7 or 8 p.m. her time. I didn't realize that she had her father-in-law visiting, and so she said he leaves tomorrow, and can we try then? And so I said yes. So then I called my sister Johanna, and we talked for 2 hours. And while on the phone talking, I was working on my brother-in-law's socks. I put in this progress keeper to show where I started, and I am now at the point where it needs the heel. I am really quite worried that these are too wide. They just look really wide. But I'm just going to go with the pattern. Hope that I have enough yarn. But yeah. So I need to knit the heel on this, but I am thinking on casting on the cuff of my sister's first, and then kind of working on an alternating method. So do the cuff of my sister's, then do his heel, then do the leg of my sister's, and then start the cuff on mine or my husband's and rotate around so that all the socks will be at different stages. So that is kind of my plans for those, because I need to get those socks done. So then, while talking to my sister Johanna, I hadn't yet picked out yarn for her family. And so I asked, was she okay with blue as their family theme? Because my sister Kirsten's is green. And she said, yeah, that's fine. So this is what I'm thinking for her husband, having both brother-in-laws have self-striping. So this one is called Metamorphagus. It's from September 2023, Spells and Things Club from Freckled Whimsy. And so I think that this looks pretty masculine. So yeah, she says he doesn't have a wide foot like the rest of us do. So I might make these on 2.5 millimeters. So that's one up from the normal called for sock size, and then knit a size medium. So that will give some wiggle room. I don't want it to be so small that it won't fit onto his foot, but I want it to be big enough that it'll work. Then for my sister Johanna, I haven't picked a pattern yet. I am thinking about, well, I'm not actually sure. I'm thinking something similar to my sister Kirsten's. But this is what I picked for her. It's a nice blue one with this light blue contrast color. And I think that that would be really pretty for her. Then my sister Alex. I have not run this past her yet, but I think this could be a fun sock for her on a sparkle base. And I'm thinking of doing Kay Jones' new sock pattern. Is it Incantation or something like that? I will try to remember to put pictures of these kind of things up. But this is what that yarn looks like. So it is a Halloween yarn. But I think it looks really fun. And it's on a sparkle base. And I've never made socks from a sparkle base. And it's called Hogwarts Halloween. And I don't know what year it's from. It might have been, it was the first one of her Halloween ones that I got, and so it might be 2019 or 2020. I think I started with that club the year I got married, so that would be 2019, and I haven't done sparkle base since that first year. So those are my kind of sock plans for that. And then I did something really quite crazy. And that is when watching Vlogtober yesterday, someone mentioned a pattern called McGonagall's Library. And I had to look it up, right? So it's a pattern from the Cross Stitch Studio, I believe. And when I was there, I discovered that there are several other libraries. There's Dumbledore's library, Lockhart's library, Trelawney's library, and then there's also Snape's library. And I love Snape. He's my favorite character from the whole series. And so I had to buy that pattern. It is 800 by 800 stitches, so will never be completed in my lifetime. 640,000 stitches. I did actually happen to have a piece of fabric that will be large enough for it. I will not unfold it all the way. This is 18 count, and so this piece of fabric is a mere 4.5 by 4.5 feet about. So it's a big boy, like big boy, but I really want to start stitching on it tonight because I am that level of crazy. Because I don't believe I will ever finish it, I am planning on just gritting it with a friction pen, because why not? And then I am thinking that there is a method I've never tried before, and that is what Jessie Marie does, which is diagonal block by block across a page, working in the pages in diagonals. So I thought that would be fun to try. Here's the thing though. I don't like ending pages like part way. Like, so if a page has like 6 stitches on this page and 4 on the other, I'm going to do that whole block. Because I don't like weird numbered things. So, that is my plan for that. I have imported it on both Markup RXP and Pattern Keeper because, there are bonuses to both of them and there are cons to both of them. Like, I really like that Markup will, you can set a daily goal and track the time you spent on the project and all those kind of things. What I don't like is it doesn't put a stitch count on the side like Pattern Keeper does, and it's also a bit more difficult highlighting between pages. So like if I'm working on a pattern that's partway on 2 different pages, it's not so great at that. Pattern Keeper is really great at that. It keeps the stitch count on the side. So yeah, there's pros and cons, and I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do. The pattern does start with a whole ton of DMC 939, and actually, if you look at the pattern itself, it calls for over 200 skeins of DMC 939. However, the stitching, like the skein amount, thread usage, is based off of 14 count fabric with 3 threads. And I'll be doing 18 count fabric with 2 threads. So that should eliminate at least a third, if not more, of the number that it calls for, but it still essentially calls for like 150 skeins. I mean, there's hang on. let me just bring up the number so I can tell you. Oh, here, let me hold this up so you can see what it looks like and unplug it really quick from the charger. So this is Snape's library, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful. And let's see, 939 has a total of 231,924 stitches. The called for number of skeins is 232. So, I'm guessing at least 150. So I do have a cone of it in my Amazon shopping cart that I'm going to look to purchase, but in the meantime I have some skeins. So yeah, I'll be starting with that. And this is a mock-up of the pages, the page layout. So there's 192 pages. It goes a little further. 192 pages. And I think if I scroll just a tiny bit, you can see there's a lot of that symbol on this first page. So, I don't think that will give anything away. So yeah, I really want to start this tonight, but I've got so many obligation things. I've not done anything for the kids. I need to go put on a load of laundry. Actually, that's what I have to do next, is go put on a load of laundry, because I promised my husband I would. He's got his school reunion, I think 50-year reunion, this weekend. I'm not going. He asked if I wanted to, and I said, well, I will if you want me to. And then he said, I think you'll just be bored. And the tickets were like, seriously, almost $150 each. So kind of ridiculous. But, so yeah, so he decided I could just stay home, which I'm grateful for. And, but for that, he needs his dress shirts washed, and then he's going to take them to the cleaner to get pressed, because your girl does not do that. Okay, I can press quilts, and that is it. Anything with roundness or looking nice, that's not my forte. So he's gonna do that, but that means I need to go wash the white shirts. So I will go do that. The reason I've been putting it off is because there's a load in the dryer I need to fold, and I just haven't wanted to. But yeah, I need to, because it's mainly my clothes anyways. So need to go do that. And I think I forgot to start the dishwasher again. I forgot last night, and I forgot again this morning. And I even put the dishwasher pot in there. Oh my gosh. So I need to go do both of those things, and then figure out what I'm going to make for dinner, because last night I made this veggie pasta, which tasted really good. It was made with spinach, peas, and cauliflower. And then we had a pesto mix. I think I told you guys about that. I got at the fair. And then I put in some chicken that we'd frozen. And it was really good. So happy with that. However, I was so hot afterwards. Like, seriously, I was so miserable. So need to figure out something for dinner. Need to see if I put anything out in the garage freezer for like an emergency dinners. So hopefully there's something easy in there. I did cast on the start of the next semicircle. I only did one stripe in each color. For context, there are 6 main color stripes. So, I did at least get it started. I didn't do any cross stitch. I showed you the knitting. I didn't work more on the blanket. I wound the ball, the pink one, and I tied it on, but I haven't knit any of that. I do still need to edit yesterday's video. So I will be doing that, and then, oh, I don't know. I don't know whether I should work on a cuff for my sister, the heel for my brother-in-law, the blanket for myself. I can't obviously cross stitch during that time because I need to concentrate more on editing, but yeah, so I have several options and we'll see with what I go with. I mean, I could probably do this as it's a fairly easy pattern. But I think I just want something more brainless than that. So anyways, I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, I've been watching some Vlogmas, but I am wearing my Bayern Munich shirt today because I wanted to catch up on some of their games that I've missed this season. So I might do that. I think they've been doing pretty good. I haven't even kept up with their position in the league, so we will see, and I will chat with you all later. Bye. Oh my gosh, I forgot the whole reason I started this video was to open up the yarn color of the day with you guys. So 24 days until Halloween. This one is called Spinning Skunk Apes. Spinning Skunk Apes. That's weird. Do you guys know the reference? I mean, this is probably from a movie, right? A movie I haven't seen. And I just bought it because the theme seemed fun. Anyways, if you guys know what a spinning skunk ape is, or a skunk ape, come on. Come on. My gosh, I'm struggling. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, we have some gray back again, which it has been a while since we've had some gray. So there we go. I like that. I like that. That's nice. I am going to add this to my bag, and we'll get to it when we get to it. I clearly thought I could get more done during fall break than I'm going to be able to, unfortunately. I need to start working on things for the kids, but just lacking the motivation. So, yeah. Okay, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.